Test, test. Test, test. Welcome back to the Castle, Knights fans. It's time for more Knights JV hockey. Matt Harrison along with Jeff Story bringing you today's JV game between your St. Michael Albertville Knights and the Hornets of Edina. Jeff, how you doing today?
Doing good, Matt. Doing good.
All right, these two teams met a couple of weeks back. I believe it was on, let's see, January 23rd, the JV team actually, they played pretty well. They ended up dropping that one to Edina 6-1. But JV kept a pretty good pressure mentality on Edina for most of the game. Edina scored 2 goals every period. The Knights got one of their more lucky goals in the past, but it's tough to go against one of the all-time greats in Minnesota hockey, the Edina Hornets, proud victors of 14 varsity state championships.
Yeah, they like to come out to the ice, and they like to take that hive with them everywhere and sting anything that's in their way, so to speak. But they're a good team. They're just a good program, and it goes all the way down to the very low levels of youth.
Yep. They don't make many mistakes. They make great, crisp passes, and if you're going to score, you got to do it perfectly, and if you're going to beat Edina, you pretty much have to have a perfect game.
Yeah, you can't make a mistake against a team that's as disciplined as this, and frankly as talented as this.
Well, these Knights have played some pretty good hockey the last few games and come out and worked really hard. Their victory against, who'd we play the other day? Armstrong Cooper.
Armstrong,
by
yeah.
a score of 6-2. That was a nice little victory for the guys. A lot of confidence built there. Today, between the pipes for the Knights will be DJ McClintock, number 29.
We got to give his little signal there.
Oh,
for
yeah. I got to get. Wait, I got to put it back up. Wiki, DJ McClintock. There we go.
Might as well start it off right.
For the Hornets, it looks like Lucas Norman will be between the pipes to start. I think Norman was the goalie in the last game between these two as well.
You are correct. Stormin' Norman down there, Lucas.
17 minutes up on the clock. Teams getting those final words of advice from their teammates and coaches, and we're getting set to go.
I'm excited to see the JV team. They brought a lot of excitement here the last few games, and they've been fun to watch. So I'm really excited to see what they do here and the energy they bring against this talented Hornets team.
All right, we will start off with Ward, Coe, and Leland as your forwards. They started the last game as well. We're top line out. Cam Malekade and Caleb Lee will be your D pair, and it's nighttime because we've already dropped the puck. Knights control the opening tap, but send it right to Edina. And Edina sends it through the neutral zone. Picked up by Lee. Lee makes a nice little move to Leland, who flips it high in the air and deep into the Edina zone. Knights will be there on the forecheck. One of these things these Knights have to do is just take away space for Edina. Just be everywhere in their face all game. It's hard to do all the time because Edina picks it up, and here they are in a 3-on-2 as they enter the Knight zone. Little drop pass, good stick there by Lee to knock it away, but not out. Edina holds the zone, but Ward ends up flicking it off the boards and all the way down. That'll be icing against the Knights. 16-14 go in the first period.
You hit a key point there, Matt, which you can't even highlight that enough. You can't let up. You have to be on every shift, every moment, all times, and no mistakes.
You have to win your one-on-one matchups, and really it's about taking away space and not giving them the opportunity to do what they want to do today. Centering pass attempt for the Hornets, picked up by Robinson. Robinson pushes it forward. Harrison's there on the forecheck, but Edina controls easily. They put it forward. Hagen picks up the puck, but lost it at the blue line, and then back in on net. Shot went wide. McClintock looked like he was there. Tupper flips it forward. Bouncing puck, picked up by Edina. Shot score.
Wow.
It's that top left corner over the stick side of McClintock, and
number 21. Looks like he's on the varsity roster, actually.
Vareka.
David Vareka. Man, that was accurate.
And that's one of those things, though, right there. We had an opportunity to clear the zone.
Yeah, and we
pushed it right into a bunch of green jerseys. It hit a skate and came right back in, shot score.
Yeah,
and that's the kind of thing that even we're only a minute 15 into the game, so there's a lot of time to come back and get things right, but you really can't give away those kind of little errors, especially on your own defensive end.
Good teaching moment right there.
Shot by Edina went wide. Rebound came out and was pinned up against the boards. Edina rings it back around. Out to the point. Fed down low. Just missed the skater. I think it was Vareka they were searching for there. Centering pass put right in front, and Hagen kicked it right to McClintock. It's in the back of the net,
Yeah.
but I think
they blew the whistle right away.
They blew the whistle for us. That might have been a goal taken off the board there, but
no goal.
we'll count it as a wiki.
It definitely
save
was.
There.
It was behind him. That is true.
Long shot that goes right into McClintock, and we're going to see another face-off.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things too is that we've talked about in the past with this team is they gotta like pass with a purpose and have a purpose in everything they do. Kind of like you always hear the coaches talk about doing their jobs. You know,
Shot
telling the players.
Tipped in front, goes wide. Melekade fighting for it now, and he's able to backhand it and clear the zone. Edina picks up the puck at the red line. It's number 18, Chase Nevers, bringing it in for the Hornets. He tries a shot, but just fanned on it. Lost control of the puck right at the very last moment. Knights try to flip it out. Eventually, Girton able to push it forward, and Girton into the Hornet zone. A lot of Hornets harassing him there, and he's able to get a shot off, but it goes wide. Edina able to clear. Melekade has it stolen off of his stick, and here's a 2-on-1 back into the Knights zone. Oh, good play by Lee to get down low and take away that passing lane. He ends up clearing it out. Edina's going to pick up the puck in their own defensive zone. Long pass forward to Nevers. Nevers met with some resistance by Leland there. Nice check at the red line. Hornets win the puck back. They're back on the attack. Had to wait up at the blue line. Ref takes a check there by Coe. Finally, Edina regathers, flips it in deep. Lee will get there first. Leaves it for Coe. Battling in the corner now. Big check on Ward. And Lee really doing his darndest to keep it away. Rang around the boards by Edina, but to the point and flipped back into far corner. And then Lee absorbs a big check down there. Guy kind of fell on his leg there awkwardly. Luckily, Caleb's back up and okay. Edina controls, shot from the left circle.
Get it out.
Blocked
Get it out.
by Wiki. And
good job.
Sent down by the Knights. Coe's going to go in on the forecheck. The rest of the four Knights are going to get out of there, and Coe was there right in the face of Norman, and Norman had to cover it up. That'll, I guess, count as a shot on goal. 13:22 to go in the first. Knights trail 1-0.
You know, the Knights just did a good job there of like strategically placing it, making the, you know, just keep passing with a purpose and being disciplined.
Yep. Hagen's going to collect this face-off all the way back in the Knights' defensive zone. He bank shots it forward to Harrison, who is able to knock it over the blue line, but not very far. Tupper comes away with the loose puck. He puts it in on net. Norman scoops and hands off to his defender. Long pass forward. That's going to go all the way down for an Edina icing here with 13 minutes to go in the first.
Nice that the Knights keep the pressure on and we get to drop the puck down in our offensive zone here. That's got to keep that up throughout the game.
Face-off tied up by the Knights. Sent down deep. Edina with a quick stick able to get it out, and their breakout is secure. Dumped in deep behind McClintock. He taps it over in the area of Fowler. Fowler kicks it forward to Robinson. Robinson plucks it off the boards. And then Harrison and Robinson exchange the puck back and forth. Robinson flipped it up into the Knights bench. We're going to have a face-off inside the Knights defensive zone.
Yeah, just hit that blue padding there outside the penalty box.
Face-off won by the Hornets. Back out to the point. Looked like a crossing pass was off the mark there. Then as number 9, Wenkus, was on the puck there. Now near corner. Picked up by the Knights. Looks like it's Crosby Nelson down there fighting for it. He's got some assistance from Hagen and Girton. A couple of Edina players down there. We're in the near corner. Still digging it off the boards. Puck moving enough, though. Girton lost the stick in the process, but the puck was flipped right to Fowler, who sends it right back to an Edina defender. Wenkus carries it up for Edina. He's looking for a centering pass. He finds one, but it also found the skate of Caleb Lee, who's able to clear it off the doorstep.
Lee's doing a good job there protecting the net and standing in there a few different times down there. He's been the one to be able to clear it out and just stand tall.
Good pass from Lee to Girton. Girton threw it over in the area of Schultz, and Schultz was met with a big check right in the neutral zone there, and Hagen able to pick the pocket of a Hornets player over there,
head.
And we're going to get a Edina penalty there as Hagen took a pretty meaty shot to the dome.
Yeah, if he would have been just a little bit lower, he'd been okay there. But, you know, he just caught him right in the head. And you can see Lane's head just bounce right back. And immediately he's fixing his helmet and adjusting his straps. And play a team like this, you might want to strap them on tight because they're going to bring the physicality. Got to match it.
Nolan Erke goes to the box for 2 for the Hornets. Knights set to take the draw. Face up, tied up. Eventually comes to the near corner and sent around the boards to the far corner. Leland down low, keeps it alive for the Knights. Picked up by Lee back behind the net. Leland feeds out to Hagen. Hagen gets a shot. Ooh, that was dangerous in there, and Lucas Norman had to go make a glove save there. Good start to the power play for the Knights. 16 seconds off the board there.
Impressive save by Norman to be able to see that through all the blockage in front of him.
Face off, won by the Knights. It's Hagen. Ooh, Hagen does the nutmeg move, and another shot got in, and we got a goal! Cam Coe, the Hornet killer. The only 2 goals this team has scored against the Hornets this year have come off the stick of Cam Coe.
Well, he's got their number. Let's just hope that he can keep that number and keep going. And the crowd goes wild.
Yep. You could also do this one, Dylan. Knights tie it up 1-1, 10:56 to go in the first period. And it's early, but the Knights can stick with this team. I know they can. They just got to win those individual puck battles.
Yeah, build that confidence as we go and stay disciplined. They could do something here.
Hornets able to come away with the puck back across the blue line. Shot. McClintock makes the initial save. Rebound comes to the near corner. Now back behind the net. Caleb Lee doing his WWE moves back there. And another long shot. And McClintock made a good save there. The wiki for the DJ.
I feel a different mentality from the Knights from the last time we played them. They're just standing in there and they're standing toe to toe.
Well, Edina gets another shot right off the face-off, and there's no reason for a team like STMA to fear a team like Edina. As far as like school sizes go, they're pretty close to the same size. I believe Edina is in the top 10 in class sizes, but St. Michael ranks, I believe, 13th in the state right now as that shot comes in, hits off a stick blade and into the netting. So we're right there with some of the biggest schools in the state. It's just Edina's got a legacy of about 60, 70 years of fantastic hockey play that we have to overcome. When you have a foundation like that, it's tough to build.
You want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So
put in front, and the shot goes wide, and I think McClintock in his sprawling attempt for a save kicked the post off, and we'll reset the goal and get ready for another face-off.
I've been impressed with the Knights here, how they're, like I said, standing right in there doing this, and it's fantastic to watch.
Hornets win this draw. Dangerous spot in the Knights zone, back behind the net now. They look for the centering pass. Good stick there by Caleb Lee, who's been just active everywhere this first part of the game. And then, oh, the rebound came back in a bad way. Hit McClintock in the back of the leg, and Edina puts it in the net there.
Number 11.
Pat Minotti gets credit for the goal. I'm not even sure if he touched it. It just came off the back glass, and bank shotted right into DJ, and his teammates over there kind of helping him out. DJ visibly upset about that one. But those are the ones you have to forget, and you have to get right back in the game because the next puck's coming at you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Leland loses his stick and almost got a, well, I think he is getting a tripping penalty here as it's touched up by the Knights.
That was a very delayed call there, but.
So right off the draw, Leland commits the trip, loses his stick in the process. Not even that good of a trip.
No, it was kind of a weak call, but you know, we need everyone out there. We don't need help from weak calls, but now we just got to play through it. So
9:40 to go in the first, 2 minutes up on the penalty clock, and the Knights are going to have to kill one here. Back behind the net. Hornets send it out to Winkus at the point. Winkus cross ice in a good spot. Hey, that's DJ Wiki saving the shot from Aiden Gordon.
Yeah, great job by Wiki there. They, you know, the Hornets were all set up with a skater. It looked like Smith on the backside there that was all set and ready to pounce on that. So,
problem is we were only 10 seconds into the power play, and we can't afford to give up 12 shots on a power play. Knights go ahead and clear that one. Goes all the way down. Norman collects, leaves it back behind the net. Robinson there to harass the Edina players, but they're back in on the attack. It's Winkus carrying it in, back behind the net, looking for a partner. Finds one on the left circle. Out to Fitzgerald, back to Winkus, back to Fitzgerald. Pass in front, dangerous spot. Oh. Backdoor shot went wide, and it comes all the way out to the blue line, but not out. Fitzgerald holds the zone for the Hornets.
Yeah, they had Gordon there on the back door, but luckily it went past him.
Good stick by Tupper to take Fitzgerald off of that shot there, but he maintains control. Now back behind the net. Over to Winkus. Back to Fitzgerald. Back over to Gordon. And Fitzgerald at the blue line delivers it back to Gordon. Centering pass, hit a skate and a stick, and it did get across the blue line. Knights still got to kill about 35 seconds of penalty kill here. Brought around by Winkus. Now out to Fitzgerald again. Long shot, blocker save by DJ. Sent behind the net. Hayden Smith with it now for the Hornets. Out to Gage Geyer. Back to Smith. Hagen able to touch it up and wrestle it away for a seconder there. And bouncing puck by Hagen gets over the stick blade of Geyer, and it goes all the way down. Knights successfully kill the penalty there, as Harrison's there to provide some pressure and cause the turnover there as Girton came in to give the assist. Edina able to win it back though. It's Fitzgerald again, sends it up but loses it right to Lee. Lee puts a long shot in on net, almost from the red line, easily handled by Norman. And sent around to the point, sent back in by Molekade. Bounces off the side of the cage after hitting that back wall. And then picked up by the Knights. It's Girton over there, near corner. Girton battling for it. He's got Nelson with him. Girton trying to leave for Nelson. Finally has to go pick it up on his own. Harrison back delivering a check behind the net. Out to Molekade at the point. Molekade puts it forward. Lost puck and loose in the middle. And Edina eventually clears it out of the kitchen, carries it up. Chase Nevers for the Hornets. Looking for a centering pass, broken up by Lee. From a defensive standpoint, Lee's been awesome so far this game. And Crosby Nelson able to wrestle it away, and Jacob Harrison able to clear, allow the Knights to get a couple of fresh skaters out there as Cam Coe, the lone goal scorer for the Knights, is in on the forecheck. Puck sent forth to Simonson, who just dumps it in for the Hornets. Round the boards, overshot Coe a little bit. Centering pass, tough spot, blocked by Molekade. Rebound picked up by the Knights, but they aren't able to clear, and then another shot hits off of Coe's ankle, and it's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Coe in, takes a shot. Hey, rebound, it's a goal! Cooper Leland! Get to the chopper, Cooper Leland! And Cam Coe and Cooper Leland combine for a second Knights goal. We're all tied up again, 2-2 with 5:54 to go in the first.
What an aggressive play and a great shot on. We're able to get the ricochet off and then get the goal off of that. Amazing, like you stated, it's Coe is involved in all of them so far.
That play started as a blocked shot from the blue line. And if you block shots from the blue line, a lot of times those turn into those fast break opportunities. So Knights got to keep closing down those spaces, especially at the blue line. Edina's going to shoot. They don't fear the Knights here. Let's see if we can get a couple more opportunities like that. Centering pass by the Hornets. Back out, high slot, blocked by a Knights player. It looked like it hit Hagen maybe in the wrist. He's grabbing his arm as he goes off to the bench. Sent all the way down, and it just trickles over the end line for icing with 5:22 to go in the first. Very happy that producer Dylan is back today. Have far fewer issues with the feed when producer Dylan is here. No offense to Kelly's story, but
I don't think she takes any. Honestly, he's a whiz and a master with that thing. So no matter what happens, he can react so quickly.
Puck flipped up into the stands, and souvenir for one of the kids out there. He's thinking about throwing it back. Kids are telling him to throw it back. Kids are telling him to keep it. I don't know what's happening with these kids. Edina wins the faceoff. Back out to the point. Winkus puts it back behind the net. Tupper able to wrestle that puck away. He leaves it for Schultz. Tapped forward by the Knights, but just to the blue line and not out. Finally, guess who? Caleb Lee, who's been all over the place today. He's able to clear it for the Knights.
Yeah, that name just keeps coming out of your mouth, and I like hearing it. So keep it up, Caleb.
Hornets back in on the attack. That's Nevers with the puck right now. Nice little toe drag move. He gets to the chopper, and he puts it behind.
Yep, interference out front. He shoved, he
no
literally.
Goal, no goal.
He rolled the skater right into the goalie.
Okay.
And the referee was watching the whole time and was waving off before he even took the, he had his hand up first, and then when the shot went, then he went to the wave.
There was a lot of traffic in front of McClintock on that shot, so. All right, Edina back in on the attack. Picked up by Minotti, scored the last goal for the Hornets. And Girton able to wrestle it away. He puts it in the area of Harrison, just out of his reach. A couple of Knights players there at the red line working on it. I think Ward was one of them, but Edina able to send it in. Caleb Lee's gonna get there first. It's tied up along the wall. Nevers comes and plucks it off the wall. Girton able to steer it forward. I don't think he saw the Edina player coming right at him. Girton able to regain control and send it to center ice, but Edina's back in on the attack. The tipped puck goes over the crossbar, back behind McClintock. Molekade feeds over to Harrison. Harrison able to clear the zone, but right to a Hornets player. Puck sent back in by Edina. Molekade plucks one off the wall.
There you go.
Harrison with a nice check there along the wall to help promote STMA good values there, I guess. And shot by the Hornets, gloved and saved by McClintock. 3:37 to go. We're tied up at 2. Right now, shots on goal heavily in favor of the Hornets, 14-5.
Well, like you said earlier, they may not fear, but they are sure frustrated. And everything we can do to keep them frustrated is best.
That was a big shot right in front. It just missed that top left corner. Knights able to take the rebound out to center. Ward dumps it in deep for the Knights. Chases after it.
Oh,
nice little play by Edina's number 21. That's Vareka. Sent forth by the Hornets. That should be offsides.
I don't know how you can get.
David Colby stopped to wait for him, but he stopped right in front of his own player, which caused him to stop.
All right, hold on here. I'll be your blocker. Follow me.
This ain't football. If it was, it would be an eligible man downfield.
Exactly.
Knights touch the face-off first, but send it right back to the Hornets. Picked up loose puck by Cooper Leland. He bangs it off the wall back into the Edina defensive zone, but Fitzgerald and Gordon will control back there for the Hornets. They're trading passes back and forth. Not quite as crisp of passes as we're maybe accustomed to seeing on some of the Edina players in that last sequence there. Had to catch up to it a little bit, but nevertheless, they bring it down. And the Knights able to kick it out to the blue line, and big check there delivered by Henry Robinson right along the glass right in front of us. Tipped back in by the Hornets, tipped back out by the Knights, and then back in. We're playing a little ping pong here as the Knights send it back to the red line and the Hornets send it right back in. Hagen will be there first for the Knights. He's able to pin his guy up along the boards, push it forward toward Harrison. Tupper absorbs a big check there. Long shot from the point, got through. McClintock makes the save. 2 minutes to go in the first.
Laying the train there, laying out a little blow there.
Near point, shot, tipped in front. That's always dangerous. There were a lot of Edina sticks right in front of that goal. They practiced that a lot. As Robinson able to send it forth, and here's an opportunity for Harrison as he enters the zone. He had it plucked off of his stick by a good play. I think that was number 12, Beck Spalding. Got a hold of that one for him. Knights able to get it back in from the red line. Norman gloves and sends it over to Spalding. And Schultz just overskated that one, allows Spalding to come right back into the zone. Good active stick there by Crosby Nelson. Steals it away. Edina was on a change, so a few less attackers there, but
oh boy,
they're all ready now. Here they are back in the zone. Number 8 for Edina, that's Chase Brandis.
Caleb Lee steps in on the defense again.
Yeah. Brandis made a couple of good moves to get there, tried to feed somebody, no one was home. As we reach 1 minute left to play in the first. Schultz sends it forward. It looks like Schultz is playing a wing today. They kind of float him between wing and D. Today it looks like he's on the right wing side. Is a long shot, and
wow,
that's a great, hey, he gets a record scratch for there, Wiki.
Wow.
Good job, DJ. Nice glove save. 44 seconds left to go in the first.
Well, the Knights don't have Henry Braun out here. It's either like Cheely's on the varsity roster. Bechtold, they're missing some of the players they normally have. So
yeah, Daxon Jancy dressed today. He's over on the bench right now. I happened to be walking by as I heard the coaches talk to him, and they were like, "You're not playing today, Dax." I think he surprised them by dressing.
I love his enthusiasm, though. Like,
back out to center ice, picked up by Molekaday. He dumps it back into the Edina zone. This is going to be icing against the Knights, though, with 15 seconds to go. Jancy was begging and pleading with the coaches to get back into the game today. His dad, of course, a certified athletic trainer, he was saying, if I can get my dad to say it's okay, can I play today? I didn't hear the answer off of that, but
he's probably over there. Well, just in case, I'm right here.
Edina controls the tip, and oh my gosh, point blank shot. Wiki makes the big save. 5 seconds to go. Tipped ahead by Coe, and Edina's probably just going to eat this one as we run out of time in the first period. Hey,
what a play there by McClintock. That was amazing.
The Knights are tied 2-2 with the Hornets after the first period of play.
I'm impressed with this Knights squad, how they came out shorthanded, guys hurt, guys injured, guys going up to varsity, and by gosh, they stepped up to the plate and said, yeah, try me, let's go. They're doing a great job.
I think the most important thing is when you play one of these Lake Conference powerhouse teams, when you have opportunities to score goals, you have to convert on them.
Yeah.
And the Knights have had 2 really good scoring opportunities, and they've converted on both of them so far.
Yep.
If they're going to stay in this game, they have to keep doing it, because at the end of one, shots on goal, 17-5 in favor of the Hornets, and you got to say that they've had much better scoring opportunities too.
Yeah.
McClintock's been all over it and equal to the task so far, but we're really going to have to keep on it, and we're going to have to keep converting in the blue paint.
Yeah, fully agreed. I mean, Edina's got the talent, they got the size, they got the power, they got the speed. They just do. And you play them, and you got to bring your all and take advantage of every opportunity. And so far, the Knights are doing that.
All right, we're going to take the vocal break for the intermission as you get to take a nice view of the clock counting down to when we come back, and we'll be back with more Knights JV hockey in just a few.
test.